Today's video is brought to you by Aniba.com. Aniba.com is a digital marketplace with over 20,000 digital products, and with an ever-expanding library, it's the go-to point for all your gaming needs. Aniba will bring you the hottest deals on titles, new or old, and with an excellent Trustpilot score, you can buy with confidence. So whether you play on Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox or PC, there's sure to be something that suits your needs. Navigation on the website is easy. Search via operating system, game genre or region. You can even create your own wish list and grab those deals at a later time. Aniba are here to help with activation issues, payment, product delivery and any other issues should the need arise with their 24/7 live support. So save some money and grab a great deal with Aniba.com. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Lords of the Fallen, and I have to say I've really been enjoying this game. It is a great game when it works, but there has been some issues with crashing. I've even lost a file to being corrupted, and that was very infuriating. So anyone that's playing this, I'd advise you to back up your save files locally, and that will save you a lot of grief. But anyway, the game has had several patches since I last played, and today I'm going to try and play this game at 8K, which is crazy, but of course I'll be using DLSS just to kind of help things along. So playing at a resolution of 7680 by 4320, and as you can see I'm using DLSS at the quality preset, which is around 5120 by 2880, so around about 5K native, and then it's upscaled to 8K, so that for those who are wondering. When it comes to the settings, everything is at ultra. However, for disabled motion blur, film grain and chromatic aberration, this is just a personal choice for me. I prefer to play with these settings off, but the game does look absolutely amazing. It doesn't look quite as good as the trailers would have liked, but it still looks great, especially if you're a Souls type fan. This is definitely going to be a game for you. And it has some unique mechanics like the Umbriel. So the Umbriel is like a shadow realm of sorts. It's like a world within a world, and you carry around this lamp which allows you to have access to that world, and this can create or open up pathways that you wouldn't normally see. And it's a great mechanic for exploring and also finding loads of secrets. So yeah, it works really well. I think it makes it a lot different to every other Souls game I've played. Other than that, the game is very similar to all the other Souls type games you would have played in the past, but the Umbriel, the world within a world, that's what really sets it apart from the rest. As you can see though, trying to play this at 8K even with DLSS is a very bad idea. Just about getting over 40 FPS at the moment.
It's a harsh wind that blows in Mornstead, but a tree that doesn't bend breaks, I suppose.
So I'm just trying to make my way. I'm still in the early stages of the game, so there won't be any spoiler content in here. It's so much better than the original 2014 release. That one was very clunky, terrible voice acting. The list goes on, but this one, Xworks has done a much better job in terms of recruitment with the voice actors, and the game mechanics are a lot more friendly when it comes to controls. Okay, let's go put my weapon with some holy damage. As you can see, my i9 3900K not doing much. This game is very single threaded, and it's, I don't know if it's an Unreal Engine 5 thing, but we've been seeing that quite a lot lately. And it does make for some issues with bottleneck, but this game's so demanding it's not really an issue. But in other games it can be an issue. Bit too close to the edge. I don't want to fall off. No way he survived that. Yeah, I do have some long range attacks. So I do have magic, so I'll be using that. See if I can take a few of these out. My magic isn't that strong, but it's okay. Give you a taste of your own medicine. I've used up all my mana. Try and replenish a little bit of it. Okay, that'll do. So yeah, at the moment, just about getting over 30 FPS. You can actually play these Souls type games at around 30 FPS. It is possible. It's obviously not as fluid, but response time isn't a massive deal on this game because as long as you see everything coming, you should be okay. But I much prefer 60 at least. But I'm just trying to play this for the visuals just to see what's possible. I know 8K is not really a feasible resolution, but I like to see what my system can do, and some of you guys are interested in that. So when you see these Vestige, you gotta activate them. They basically act as like the bonfires in the Souls games, which you can teleport around the world, and of course when you die, that will be your respawn point as well. Climb up this ladder. I always like to take my time because you never know when you're gonna either get ambushed or run into a boss, or there might be some loot that you might miss. So I always don't rush through these games. You'll never really see me running around because that's how you miss things. Okay, how do I get across here? I guess I'll just walk across this beam. Nice and slow. Looking at VRAM usage, you're using around 16 gigabytes of VRAM. So if you want to try this at 8K, you're definitely going to need a 24 gigabyte or at least a very, very high VRAM card. I wouldn't try it with something like RTX 3080 Ti. That'd probably be an issue. Is this a friendly?
The cleric's welcome comes behind the edge of a sentinel's blade, more often than not in this place. Makes me curious how you're still breathing. I suppose dangling the promise of salvation from one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim obedient.
Yeah, well, I'm special, I guess. Guess I've got to roll down here. Oh, it's this guy. I don't think he's alone. I'm guessing he's not. Two other dudes here. Okay, looks like I've got a battle down here. This is a Scourge Sister Delif. I don't know how you pronounce that. Try and kite her up here. She's one of those. You have to fight her in the emblem, in the Umbriel, sorry. Probably won't be able to hurt her otherwise. Come to me. Oh, damn. Pretty tough. What's that? The only problem with being in the Umbriel, you don't have that extra life to rely on. You got to be careful. As long as I can keep my distance, I should be okay. Took her down just barely. She wasn't that tough. I think she's like a demi-boss or something. Not a major boss, so it's not really a big deal. But still had to be careful with that. Anyway, guys, just wanted to show you how this game plays at 8K. I don't want to reveal too much. But as you can see, just about holding over 30 FPS, but more of an experiment than anything. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.